This is Carrie O'Gorman, your World's Mrs. Great Lakes Tourism 2018. I am reporting with the Hollywood Connections on the concierge portion with Don Reese for Tan Talk Radio 106.1 FM. And I am here at the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. And I am speaking with...
David Yates. I'm the director of the aquarium.
Okay, and David, where is this beautiful room that we're sitting in?
Well, this is my old office. I was here for about 7 or 8 years, and when we filmed Dolphin Tale 2, Harry Connick, who plays the director in the movie, which somewhat is my role, he took over my office. So my office became his, and after Dolphin Tale 2, I moved out, so we left it just as we filmed. So you're sitting in a set right now that, as we filmed in Dolphin Tale 2.
Nice, nice. Now, is there going to be a Dolphin Tale 3?
I get asked that a lot. Actually, the answer is maybe at some point, but right now we're actually working on a TV show as a follow-up. So we had Dolphin Tale. We had Dolphin Tale 2. Now we're working on a TV spinoff of that I can't announce too much for right now, but stay tuned and you'll hear more in the future.
Nice, nice. Now, one of the things that the Hollywood Connection show is all about is putting people in contact with the directors and things like that, getting them out in the open. So how do you pick who is in your show, in your movies, or how would you pick a person to be on the TV show?
Well, the TV show is likely going to be an animated show. So that will have less cast involved other than voiceovers. For the movies, we used a casting agency. Now, we used a lot of extras, a lot of local extras. You saw a lot of our staff and our volunteers and our team members actually in Dolphin Tale and Dolphin Tale 2. We went through a normal casting route. We had Morgan Freeman in the movies, of course, Harry Connick, Ashley Judd, Chris Christopherson. So a lot of well-known actors came in. So it was pretty much, let's start at the top and work our way down. We had a great, great cast. We really did.
Yes, and I have to say it was a great movie, too. It made me cry. But then again, everything makes Carrie cry when it involves animals. I was on my first tour, and I have to say I appreciate the things that you guys do for these animals in the rehab. Could you explain a little bit about what the recovery time is for like one of the sea turtles?
Yeah, we do a lot of what's called rescue, rehab, and release. That really is our mission here from the animal side. We're also involved in education, inspiration. But for the animals, rescue, rehab, and release. And we rescue any species that needs help in the area. But the ones we rehab here at our hospital here are sea turtles, North American river otters, in other words, turtles, otters, and dolphins. Turtles can come in for a variety of reasons. They can swallow a fish hook. They can be caught in a fishing line. They can have a virus. So turtles can be anywhere from 3 weeks to a year and a half to get well, depending on what their issue is. Dolphins, a little bit different. They have different issues. But most of our quantity of our work here, the dolphins kind of make the headlines, but most of our actual hour-by-hour work are with sea turtles. They're slow-moving. They eat just about anything out in the wild. They're much more prone to getting hurt or injured in the wild than dolphins are. But again, it can take anywhere from a few weeks to a couple of years, depending on what their medical issues are. Our goal is always to get them well and then release them back in their natural habitats as long as they'll survive back in the wild. It's called rescue, rehab, and release.
Right, right. And I saw some of the turtles that are in for the rest of their life, and I'm so glad that you're going to give them a good life here because, you know, it's important that yes, they be released, but if they're not going to survive out there, I'm glad that they have this place to live the rest of their years. Now, when you are doing the surgeries, she pointed out your surgical area. Is that going to be enlarged?
Yeah, so we're doing an expansion right now, and we're expanding rooms all over our building right now, actually on the east side, designed to have more room for our guests and for our animals and allow us actually to rescue more species we don't have room for right now. We're pretty much kind of locked right now space-wise. But so we're expanding all of our areas. Now, the operating room we have right now is actually adequate for what we need. What we need is more space for the animals to live in, reside in. We've actually had to turn some animals away in the past based on just being full. And sometimes when it's winter season, our turtle population can just explode and need help here. And we can have as many as 100 turtles in 2 weeks that all of a sudden show up needing help. They beach themselves. They can't handle the drop in the temperatures in the Gulf or so on. So our work is really designed, the expansion we're doing right now is designed to expand our work and allow to have more room for animals, but also bring some more species in for rehab we don't have room for right now, such as manatees. We rescue manatees, but we can't rehabilitate them here right now due to lack of space. Our expansion will allow us to do that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think the sea turtles would make it where I live in Michigan because they would probably freeze to death. The only thing that makes it up there are the fur line or the fur-covered trout. Then I saw Ripley's yesterday.
We don't rescue too many of those.
Right, right. Well, I appreciate your time. I really do. And I want to give a shout out to Don Reese for putting me in touch with you guys here. I've had a wonderful time, learned a lot, and I want to kudos to you and your staff because you're great. So, is there a website that people can follow you or make donations to?
Sure, they can go to, it's kind of a cute site. It's called seawinter.com, of course, named after Winter the Dolphin. So seewinter.com. Learn more about us, the work we do, and how to find us.
And they can make donations on that website also, correct?
We take all forms of donations. We turn nothing away. Yes, there's donate buttons right there. So you bet. Thank you.
All right, great. This is Carrie O'Gorman, your World's Mrs. Great Lakes Tourism, reporting live here with David Yates from the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. And I am reporting for the Hollywood Connections concierge portion on Tantalk Radio 106.1 FM with Don Reese. If you are interested in becoming part of the World's Miss Tourism pageant and having as much fun as I am with my title, please go to www.worldsmisstourismpageant.com. Now, back to you, Don, at our beautiful Clearwater Beach location, vh2.tv.